Oh, hello there. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I'm back again. I'm live again. This is for the second time I've decided to go live. Welcome to my channel. All you people out there, please get connected with me. Come on. I've decided to get live for the second time today. Well, it was fabulous. It was fantastic sharing my views and ideas and opinions with you people out there yesterday. Yesterday was my first live and it was a wonderful experience. Frankly speaking, I enjoyed a lot. I had a whale of time, so I request all you people out there to join me in large number and learn to speak grammatically correct English. Come on, keep joining me. Appreciate your joining. Thank you very much. Welcome to this platform of Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. And I request every man, Jack of you out there to subscribe my channel and like my reels and videos, because I'm badly in need of your support. I can't do anything without your support. I need your support. I'm badly in need of your support. Thank you very much for joining me. Come on. Hello. Good afternoon. I am KMD Yunus. Well, KMD stands for Kadi Muhammad in my appellation. My full appellation is Kadi Muhammad Yunus, and I am a teacher in English. I have been teaching English for the last 25 years. Yes, you heard me correct. As far as my experience is concerned, I've got plenty of experience. I've got an experience of more than 2.5 decades. Yes, you heard me correct. I'm talking about a decade here. What exactly is the meaning of the word decade? 10 years comprises a decade. 20 years comprises 2 decades. Yes, you heard me correct. I'd like to talk about the word comprise here. Now, what exactly is the meaning of the word comprise? Comprise means consist of. A minute comprises 60 seconds. An hour comprises 60 minutes. A day comprises 24 hours. A week comprises 7 days. And a month comprises 30, 31, and 29 days. And a year comprises 12 months. And a decade comprises 10 years. Have you got the meaning of this word decade and got the meaning of the word comprise? So please join me. I have decided to come live. I've decided to get live for the second time because, as I said, it was a wonderful experience, going live. It was my first experience. So welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Come on, keep joining me. Come on, come and join me. I'm live today. Hello. Good afternoon to all of you out there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me. Thanks a lot. Good afternoon. Well, it's Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello to all you people out there. How are you people doing today? Hope everything is hunky-dory and taking a bit with you. Hello there. Hello. Hello, good afternoon. How are people doing today? Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for being part of my live telecast. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much for joining me live. Thank you very much for joining me on Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Come on, join me, keep joining me. I'm waiting for you comments, I'm waiting for your messages, I'm waiting for you to join me live today. Hello, 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 hello to all you people out there. Have you all had your breakfast? Have you all had your lunch? Have you all had your supper? Remember talking about this in my previous live video chat. I remember talking about present perfect tense. Remember talking about the formula. Remember telling you people that it's really very important when we talk about present perfect tense to go with past participle. We can't go with the second or third, or we can go with the second or first or fourth form of verb. We need to go with past participle. We need to go with third form of word. Have you had a breakfast? If you pay close attention to the question formation here, I'm using have, which happens to be the third form of have. Present past participle. Have you had a breakfast? I'm talking about the first meal of the day. Hello, hello, thank you very much for joining me. Come on, keep joining me. Thanks a lot. Have you had a breakfast? The positive answer, and we talk about the positive answer, yes, I have had my breakfast. And we'll talk about negative answer, no, I have not had my breakfast. Have you had a breakfast? Yes, I have had. No, I haven't had. I'm talking about the second meal of the day. Have you had a lunch? Positive answer, yes, I have had my lunch. No, I haven't had my lunch. Yes, I have had. No, I haven't had. And I'm talking about the third meal of the day, supper or dinner. Have you had your supper? Now, if you talk about the correct spelling of the word supper, S-U-P-P-E-R is the right spelling of supper. And there's a point related to supper. And if you want to use supper in a sentence or in a question, make sure that you never use the word night before supper. It's absolutely wrong and important to use the word night before supper. Many of us will have the habit of using night before supper. Have you had your night supper? This is grammatically incorrect to use the word night before supper. Remember, because if you refer a dictionary for the meaning of supper, the meaning you find in dictionary is night food. So that's the right meaning of supper. You discover, you find in dictionary. So we never ever use night before supper. It's wrong to use night before supper. It's only supper. Have you had your supper? Yes, I have had my supper. And the negative answer is no, I haven't had my supper. Yes, I've had. No, I haven't had. Hello, thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me. Come on, I've decided to go live for the second time. So this is my second day, this is my second time I've decided to come live. It was absolutely fantastic sharing my views and ideas and opinions with you people out there today. That was my first experience. It was absolutely fabulous, fantastic, and I hope you people enjoyed joining me. Come on, come and join me in large number. Let's try to learn to speak grammatically correct English. Well, if you ask me, English language has got two sides like a one rupee coin. Yes, you heard me correct. I'm talking about English language. English language is an international language. English language is, an international language. Why do we call English language an international language? Because English language is spoken by millions and millions of people across the world, across the globe, across the universe. Well, English language has become, the lingua franca of modern world. Yes, you heard me correct. I was just, struggling to get the word lingua franca. The word completely slipped out of my mind. It was at the tip of my tongue, and I'm finding really very hard to get the word. I got the word right now. The correct word, the correct expression, the correct terminology is English language is the lingua franca of modern world. English language, communicating in English is sine qua non. I'm using the expression sine qua non. What does sine qua non mean? Sine qua non means absolutely essential, absolutely, necessary to have knowledge about certain things. So without knowledge of English language, you find it very hard to survive in this dog-eat-dog world. So keep joining me, people out there. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Come on, I've decided to go live, so please join me. I request all you people out there to join me. And what are we talking about? We're talking about present perfect tense. And I'm telling you people that it's absolutely wrong on my part to use first and second and fourth formal verb to frame questions with present perfect tense. Another important point I'd like to divert your attention towards, another important point I'd like to drive home is, when we talk about this word, question, most of us pronounce it as wrong. We say question, question, question. We always end this word with the sound of shun, question. But if you talk about the right pronunciation of this word, question, is not question, it is question, 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 question. The sound of ch, not the sound of sh. So next time if you come across this word, question, make sure that you pronounce the later part of the word as chun, not shun. Coming back to the board now, have you had a breakfast? I'm talking about the first meal of the day. Have you had a lunch? I'm talking about the second meal of the day. And I'm talking about the third and final and last meal of the day. Have you had your supper? Remember, we never use the word night before supper because the meaning of the word supper to be found in the dictionary is night food. So it's absolutely wrong on my part and your part and on our part to use night before supper. Hello, Salim. Hello, how are you doing today? Hello, Shamshad, how are you doing today? And hello, all you people out there. So this is Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Come on, I request all you people out there to join me, large number. Come on, I am KMD Yunus, and KMD stands for Academy of Manipulation. As far as the word appellation is concerned, before I give you the meaning of this word appellation, I'd like to talk about the spelling here. Appellation, appellation. Most of my students get wrong and they start pronouncing it as application. Well, I'm not talking about application, I'm talking about appellation. There's a world of difference between application and appellation. Well, application is something you produce before you apply in order to get some work done, in order to get a job, in order to get some work done. That's the way we use application. But I'm talking about appellation, which is totally a different word. There's a world of difference between application and appellation. Why am I using appellation? Well, the advanced word to talk about your name is appellation. What is your name? Or it could be, what is your appellation? So my name is KMD.Speak. I am KMD.Speak. My appellation is KMD.Speak. And I am a teacher in English. And I've been teaching English since 2000. And I've been teaching English since 1998, if I'm not wrong. I've been in this field, right from my childhood. I have this hankering to communicate in English like a native speaker, and struggle still in progress. I'm moving heaven and earth. I'm leaving no stone unturned to become a fluent speaker of English language. Many of my students often ask me this question: are you from United States of America? Are you a foreigner? Are you non-reliable Indian? Or are you from Great Britain? They often ask this question to me because they find it very hard to believe that I am from India. I'm born and brought up in India. I'm not a foreigner. The best thing about learning English, the best thing about me, I'm an autodidact. Yes, you heard me correct. What exactly is the meaning of the word autodidact? Autodidact is a person who's self-trained, self-tutored, self-learned person. Well, I've learned it on my own. I have nobody to give credit to. I am a bibliophile. I'm a bookworm. I love reading books. I always get surrounded by books. As you can see, I love reading books. Now, I have a book with me here, Rich Dad and Poor Dad. I love reading books. Very recently, I happened to come across this book, and this is The Happiest Man on Earth. I happened to get this book just a couple of days ago. I've started reading this book. If you people want to work out on your fluency, if you people want to learn to communicate in English fluently, the best thing you need to do is to read a lot of books. Be a good reader. Only a good reader and a good listener. I keep telling my students that a good listener can become a good speaker. And if you read, you listen. If you read, you understand. So keep reading and keep listening and keep discovering new things. Come on, all you people out there, hello, hello, hello. Please join me. I'm live today. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon to all you people out there. I'm KMD.Speak from Learn English with KMD. Thank you very much for subscribing my channel and posting messages and watching my videos. Thanks a lot. It means a lot to me. I need your support. I need your support all the time, because without your support I can't do anything. So please supporting me. Please keep supporting me. Please help me and keep watching my videos on YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So please join me. I've decided to get one today in large numbers so that we could interact, we could try to communicate in English. So we've gathered here, we have decided to go live today to make a show that you people learn to speak grammatically correct English. I'm here to share my experiences, my learning, what I've learned so far in my career. I'm here to share those experiences with you. So I request all you people out there to join me in large number. Come on, I'm waiting for your messages. Come on, come and join me. Come live. I've decided to come live, so I request all you people out there to join me. Have you all had your breakfast? Have you all had your lunch? Have you all had your supper? Remember, a good listener can become a good speaker. And if you have the burning desire to become a fluent speaker of English language, then the first thing you need to adapt here is becoming a good listener. Only a good listener can become a good speaker. Always remember one thing, that listening is primary and speaking is secondary. A good listener can become a good speaker, but a good speaker can't be a good listener. Listening always comes first and speaking always comes next. So the first thing you need to understand here is what exactly is the significance of listening. Listening plays an important role. Hello. Good afternoon to Varun Kumar. Thank you very much, Varun, for joining us live today. I really appreciate your joining. Thanks a lot. Hello, Varun. How are you doing today? Please answer my question by replying in the message that I am doing pretty well. I am doing pretty well. Good afternoon, Varun. How are you doing today? I am doing pretty well. Have you had your lunch, Varun? Have you had your lunch? Varun Kumar, thank you very much for replying, for giving reply. Here is the answer. Varun says, yes, sir, I'm doing well. What about you? I'm doing fabulous. Thank you very much. I'm in fine fabul by the grace of God Almighty. I'm in the peak of my health. I'm keeping up well. Thank you very much. I'm as fit as a fiddle, Warren. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you joining me. Now answer the second question of mine. Have you had your lunch? I'm talking about the second meal of the day, Varun. Have you had your lunch? Have you had your lunch? Yes, I have had. No, I have not had my lunch. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And I request all you people out there to join me, to come live and join me. Keep posting your messages. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Varun. Thank you very much. Yes, sir, I had my lunch. Well, thank you very much, Varun. I appreciate your answer. Are you a student? Varun, here is my next question to you. Are you a student? Are you a student, Varun? Where are you from? Are you from Colonel? Are you from Hyderabad? Are you a student? Well, I've got two questions for you. Question number one, are you a student? And question number two, where are you from? Where are you from? Come on, all you people out there, hello, good afternoon. Thank you very much. Well, I got the reply from Varun. Thank you very much, Varun, for getting involved in conversation with me. We're having some sort of confabulation here. Varun replies to my question, yes, sir. I have just completed my 12th class. I'm from Mahbubnagar. Oh, thank you very much, Varun. This is quite unexpected. I thought you were from Colonel because I'm from Colonel. I thought you were one of my previous students. I thought you are my old student, but really surprising to know that you are from Mahbubnagar. Thank you very much for joining me from Mahbubnagar. Really appreciate your joining. Have you had your lunch? Well, I got a question from Salim, and the question is, have you had your lunch? Well, frankly speaking, I haven't had my lunch. I thought of having my lunch, but all of a sudden I decided to go live. I'm going to have my lunch after this live session. I'm really enjoying this live session. I'm really enjoying my conversation with Mr. Varun Kumar, who has completed his 12th class recently. Varun, thank you very much. Could you please tell us something about your family? What does your father do for living? What does your father do living? Well, the right question, the appropriate question is, what does your father do for living? What do you do for living, and what does your father do for living? Thank you very much, Salim. Thank you very much for joining me, and thank you very much, Varun Kumar, and thank you very much, Shamshad, and thank you very much, KMD Salim, for joining me today. Varun, what does your father do for a living? Remember one thing, Varun. I'm talking about your father, and your father comes in the category of third person singular in the question, or I need to add does. What does your father do for a living? Does your father do business? Yes, I got the answer from Varun Kumar here. My father is police officer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, your father is a police officer. Your father's police officer. He's a cop. Right. Now, Varun, what do you want to become in future? What exactly are your plans? Do you want to make your career in software? Do you want to make your career in business? Or do you want to follow the path of your father? Do you want to follow your father's footsteps? Do you want to be a police, or you want to be a cop? You want to get to the police department? What exactly do you want to do, Mr. Varun? What are your future plans? Do let us know your future plans, Mr. Varun Kumar, who has completed his class 12, standard 12, class 12 recently, who's from Mehboob Nagar. Thank you very much for joining, Varun Kumar. I was looking off to go in software. Well, Varun, thank you very much for replying my question. Really appreciate your joining today. Varun is very much impressed that he has some sort of inclination, he has some sort of interest in software. That's a great job. You'd be surprised to know that I'm working in an engineering college as an assistant professor of English. I can't tell you in which college I'm working right now because these things are not to be revealed on social network, but I can tell you one thing for sure, that I'm working as an assistant professor of English in an engineering college. And as far as making career in engineering is concerned, it's one of the best ideas, one of the best suggestions you can make in your entire life. I wish you all the best, lots of love, and all the best from Learn English with KMD. And a humble request to make, Mr. Varun, that I want you to subscribe to my channel, and I even want you to share the link of my channel with your kid and Ken. I was thinking to go, yes, all the best, all the best. As far as engineering is concerned, we have 3 to 4 to 5 different streams here. We have CSE, we have triple E, we have ECE, we have civil, we have mechanical. That you come across, a huge range of branches of subjects here. So may you choose the best department, and may you excel in your life here. Or good wishes and blessings and best wishes from Learn English with KMD. Thank you very much, Mr. Varun, joining all the way from Mehboob Nagar. Really appreciate your joining. Thanks a lot. Come on, hello, good afternoon to every man check of you. So thank you very much. So keep joining me. I've decided to go live. This is my second time. This is my second day. Well, yesterday was my first day. I was a bit hesitant to go live, but today I'm really enjoying it. I'm having some sort of conversation, confabulation, live chat with Varun Kumar and Salim and Shamshad. So I received another message from Mr. Varun Kumar. He says, okay, says, see you later. Next class, I was preparing for my MSAT. Yes, thank you very much. Once again, I wish you all the best and good wishes and lots of love. May you excel. May you come out with flying colors in your MSAT examination. Always remember one thing. The harder you work, the better, because coming out with flying colors in MSAT is not a piece of cake, it's a Herculean task. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate your joining, Mr. Varun. Thank you very much. Do take care of yourself and your family, and stay connected. I hope to see you some other day. when I go live. I hope that we would come across. Thank you very much, Bruin. Thank you very much. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Well, I'm talking about a question here. Have you had your breakfast? Have you had a breakfast? Remember, breakfast is the first meal of the day, and I wanted people to understand what exactly is the pronunciation of this word. I'm sorry, what exactly is the pronunciation of this word? It's not breakfast, it's breakfast, 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 breakfast. Have you had a breakfast? I am talking about the first meal of the day. I keep telling my students, I keep reiterating that a day comprises 3 meals. A day consists of 3 meals, and they're breakfast, lunch, and supper. Breakfast is the first meal of the day, and lunch is the second meal of the day, and supper is the third, last, or final meal of the day. Always start your day with breakfast. Always start your day with breakfast. People all over the world, all over the universe, start the day with breakfast because breakfast is the first meal of the day. And I'm talking about breakfast here. Breakfast is the first meal of the day. My question is, have you had a breakfast? Have you had your lunch? Have you had your supper? So answer my question, all the people out there. Come on. What are you people waiting for? Join me in large number. We're going to learn to speak grammatically correct English. I'm here to ameliorate your speaking skills. I'm here to support you. Hesitate not, fear not, and bother not. Let's learn to speak grammatically correct English. The first thing I want you people to understand is that grammar does not play an important role. Remember telling you this in my previous live program as well. That grammar, let grammar not scare you. What are you worried about? Are you worried about grammar? Are you worried about those rules and regulations of grammar? Let me tell you one thing, that grammar has got nothing to do with spoken English. Grammar has really got nothing to do with spoken English, because grammar is related to written English, not as spoken English. Let me take a quick break here and have some water because I'm feeling parched. Thank you very much. I'm very sorry. So, I decided to have some water because I'm feeling parched. Let me talk about this word. How do you pronounce this word? W-A-T-E-R. Well, most of us get wrong. We say water. Well, it's not water. It's water. 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 W-A-D-E-R is the wrong spelling the word, but when you talk about the right pronunciation, it's the right pronunciation. I'm not asking the people to change the spelling of water into W-A-D-E-R. That's not the right spelling for your confirmation, mind that. When it comes to pronunciation, the right pronunciation is water. 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 I've had some water because I'm feeling, I've had some water because I was feeling parched. Are you feeling parched? Are you feeling thirsty? Well, summer season. We're in summer season. Summer season, you know, the sun is blazing us down. The sun is beating us down. It's real very sultry out there. So we need to keep ourselves hydrated. We need to keep our body hydrated. And the best thing to do is to have water at regular interval, to have plenty of water. So, hello, 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 all you people out there. Please join me in large number. Come on, come on. I request all the people out there to join me. Because Learn English with KMD has decided to go live for the second time, and it's a wonderful experience. Thank you very much for joining me. Come on. Who's next? Who's joining us next? I'm waiting for your questions. I'm waiting for your commands. I'm waiting for you people to join me Well, remember the right pronunciation of the word Question is not question, it's not chun. In the later part of the word, it's question, chun, in the later part of the word. Okay, so here we go. Thank you very much. Have you had a breakfast? Yes, I have had my breakfast. Have you had your lunch? Yes, I have had my lunch. Have you had your supper? Yes, I have had my supper. No, I haven't had my supper. Hit the sack. Maury is like, remember, talking about those idiomatic sounds, hit the sack. What does hit the sack mean? Well, before I move on, I give you the meaning of this idiomatic sentence. I request all the people out there to go to my channel and watch a separate video, exclusive video on this idiomatic sentence, hit the sack. Before I give you the meaning of hit the sack, I'd like to talk about the word hit here. H-I-T, hit. And if you talk about the forms of hit here, well, if you talk about the present, the past, and past participle, or ing form of hit here, we have common, everything in common here. It's hit the first form of verb, hit the second form of verb, and hit the third form of verb, and hidden is the fourth form of verb, and ing form of verb. There would be no change in the form of verbs when we talk about hit, when we talk about put, when we talk about let, when we talk about cut. Cut is the first form of verb, cut is the second form of verb, and cut is the third form of verb. Let is the first form of verb, let is the second form of verb, and let is the third form of verb. Put is the first form of verb, and put is the second form of verb, and put is the third form of verb. Hit is the first form of verb, and hit is the second form of verb, and hit is the third form of verb. Hit the sack. What does hit the sack mean, all the people out there? Please pay close attention to what I'm saying, you people out there. Always remember one thing, the practice makes a man perfect. And if you are doing plenty of practice, you become a fluent speaker of English language. If you're not doing practice, then nobody can help you. Always remember one thing, the key to success is practice. As I told you in my previous live chat that, success is not something that can be pulled out of a hat. Progress is not something that can be pulled out of a hat. It requires a lot of hard work. Hard work alone is my watchword to all you people out there, to my students, to my counterparts, and to my listeners. So please practice. Always remember the mantra, the golden rule here is practice makes a man perfect. And if you want to become perfect, practice a lot. Coming back to the idiomatic sentence here, hit the sack. What does hit the sack mean? Well, hit the sack means to go to bed. Yes, you heard me correct. Hit the sack means to go to bed. When do you hit the sack? I am asking this question to all you people out there. Please come live. Get connected with me and answer this question of mine. When do you hit the sack? I'm waiting for your answer. Please answer my question. And my question is, when do you hit the sack? Remember, hit the sack is an idiomatic sentence which means to go to bed. My question is, when do you go to bed? When do you return to bed? When do you return to bed? When do you hit the sack? Come on, come and get connected with me and answer my question. When do you hit the sack? Do you hit the sack at 10 o'clock? Do you hit the sack at 10:30? Do you hit the sack 30 minutes past 10 o'clock? Do you hit the sack at 11 o'clock? Or do you hit the sack at 2 o'clock? Come on, answer my question, all the people out there. Because I've decided to go live and answer my question. When do you hit the sack? I hit the sack at 10 o'clock. I hit the sack at 10:30. I hit the sack at 11 o'clock. I hit the sack at 2 o'clock. Well, if you have the habit of hitting the sack at 11 o'clock or 11:30 or 30 minutes past 11 o'clock or 2 o'clock, remember that you are a night owl. Yes, you heard me correct. I'm talking about a bird here. I'm talking about a nocturnal bird here. I am talking about an owl here. Remember, it's not night owl. It's night owl. Most of my students get this one absolutely wrong. They get it as night out. Well, I'm not talking about night out. I'm talking about night owl. O-W-L, night owl. If you have the habit of hitting the sack at 11 o'clock or 11:30 or 2 o'clock, then you come into the category of night owl. Are you a night owl? My question to all you people out there, please come and get connected with me online, because I am live. Thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate your joining. Please answer my question. Are you a night owl? When do you hit the sack? Well, I have two questions here. Question number one, when do you hit the sack? And question number two, are you a night owl? When do you hit the sack? When do you go to bed? Please answer my questions. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Come on. Come and join me, people out there. Come and join me in large numbers so that we could have some sort of confabulation. We could exchange pleasantries and we could have some sort of conversation, a healthy conversation, and learn to speak grammatically correct English. Come on, all you people out there. What are you people waiting for? Come on. Come and get connected with me live and answer my questions and get all your doubts clarified. If you have any doubts, you can post your doubts and I'm ready. I would be more than delighted to clarify your doubts. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Well, my today's live program is going to last for an hour. I remember talking about the correct pronunciation of this word, H-O-U-R. How do you people pronounce this word? Do you pronounce it as hour? Do you pronounce it as hover? Let me tell you one thing. We have H in the spelling of hour, but H is quiescent here, H is silent here, dull here, and inactive here. We never pronounce it. We never produce the sound of H here. It's always silent, and it's not hour. Remember, the right pronunciation is hour. 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 Please repeat after me. Please utter after me. The more you utter, the more you repeat, the better. It's not hour. It's hour. It's hour. It's hour. My live program is going to last for an hour. Come on, come on, come and join me, all you people out there in large number. Thank you very much. Really appreciate your joining. Well, we were joined by Mr. Varun Kumar, who happens to be all the way from Mehboob and who wants to get into soft skills. His dream is to become a software engineer. His father is a cop. He's from police department. Well, he doesn't want to follow the footsteps of his father. He wants to have his own destiny. He wants to have his own dream fulfilled here. He wants to make his career. He wants to make his career. Well, it's not career, it's career. He wants to make his career in software. Well, there's a lot of boom for software in the market, so all of us are after software. As I remember telling you people that I'm an assistant professor of English working in engineering college. I can't tell you the name of the college.